Yippee.
Okay, now that that's up, I can go over here to Twitch. So what you're gonna do in your stream manager is you're gonna click the stream
Oh, there's Fo.
Alright, hi. I'm back. We're
Hello.
live.
We're live. We're real.
Yeah, we're live for real. Hello. Welcome, everybody, to, I guess, this cool little lounge we've got here. Yeah, Pretty Yaps. Hello. Yes, thank you. Welcome to the bar. I am your host, and I am joined by two guests today. If you guys want to go ahead and introduce yourselves.
We gotta do it again.
We gotta do it again.
Oh, yeah? You didn't introduce yourselves before, did you?
We did.
Oh, you did? Oh, well, go ahead and do it again.
Okay, fine. Hi, I'm Riley, aka Ryle Sinclair. I am just another dog girl on the internet. I direct, I screenwrite, I GM, I voice act, I play games badly, and other stuff. DG, your turn.
I'm DG. I really like vibing to mystery stuff, and yeah, I'm just a guy here to vibe. That's as simple as I can get. So yeah. I want to see what this game's about.
Yeah, so DG should be kind of a familiar sight. He's no stranger to my streams or my chat. If he's not in the chat, he's usually playing games with me or in one of my very many TTRPG campaigns. But yeah. So what we're going to be playing today is a new game that just released this morning. And I played the demo for this a couple of weeks back. I actually found it by chance completely. I was browsing through Twitter because hockey stuff, of course, and weirdly enough, there was an ad for this game, or I came across a post for this game, and it intrigued me. So I downloaded the demo, played it for a little bit, loved it. It's really cool. And yes, the art of the cocktail looks very, very tasty. Best way I can describe this game, it is a Prohibition-era speakeasy murder mystery. Yeah, and it's a visual novel type game. So, yeah, it does have some bartending management and cocktail mixing, but yeah, it's fun. Should be interesting. Alrighty, so you guys ready to get started?
Yeah.
Also, before I do start, how's the audio levels for everybody? Chat.
Is it good?
Is there anybody I need to pump up the volume on or reduce? Also, how's mine? I actually fiddled with the gain a little bit on my side.
Hey, audio's fine on my side.
Don't know if there will be music. There should be music. Hang on,
It's very quiet right now.
It's very quiet. The game in itself is also fairly quiet. I'm gonna actually pump that up a little more. Because the music for this game is really good. It's jazzy.
We need the smooth jazz, you know?
Yeah, some smooth jazz. I'm gonna pump it up a little more. There we go. Okie doke. Alright, let's get this started.
It's raining.
Case 0, The Last Drop.
Okay.
Alright.
That lady definitely died.
Yeah, she definitely died. Alright, who wants to do the voices for Vincent Fleur? He is our landlord, I guess, and our boss.
Landlord.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I
think-
can
I
if you
think-
guys want. Or
I think that one
DJ.
might be you, DG.
You don't give
Oh,
it to me? Alright.
Yeah. So before we start, the background for this game, it takes place in alternate history fictional Europe, weirdly enough, not the US, or not an America analog. It's European. So they're going through a prohibition. But yeah. So I had debated on whether or not to do silly European accents, or they're just, you know, whatever floats your boat. So, yeah, if you'd like, you can go ahead, DG, whenever. Oh no, this is me.
Yeah, that's narration.
Yeah, this is narration. The hazy overhead lights in your speakeasy buzz to life as the bookshop above you closes for the day. The bookshop owner and your landlord, Vincent Fleur, takes a seat at the bar and begins mumbling to himself.
What a day. Tsarian literature is provenance bound in leather, but to my customers, my books may as well be doorstops.
Stay quiet, or everything alright, Mr. Fleur? We want to be nice with our landlord. Everything alright, Mr. Fleur?
Clearly not. If I ordered a cart of fools and received just one of my customers, I would have gotten my money's worth. Well, we both know why I'm here. I need a drink, so dazzle me.
Oh, drinky time already. Okay. Well, what would you like?
This evening, a probably mixed Eastern Ruby should hit the spot.
We've got our first bit of introductory mechanics. So, mood. Some days, your customers will be in a bad mood. This can also be caused by serving them a ruined drink, or by choosing dialogue options that upset or anger them. When a customer is in a bad mood, it is shown here in the bottom left. Thankfully, serving a customer their favorite drink will lift their spirits and cure their bad mood. And press the serve button in the bottom right to start making Vincent a drink. I love the drink mechanics in here. Customers will usually avoid discussing unpleasant topics when in a bad mood. You'll have to cure it before you can interrogate them. As you get to know your clients better, make sure to learn what their favorite drink is. You can always ask them what they like to get a hint. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. Vincent perks up. Well, let's see if we can cheer you up.
Thanks for the Palo Pookie Cookie. Harp, harp, harp.
Aha, that's the spirit.
Vincent loves the Eastern Ruby, and we want to lift his spirits and cure his bad mood. So, let's select Eastern Ruby in the list to start making his favorite cocktail. Also, fun fact, all of the recipes that you have access to here, these are actual real drinks. I believe they're all, or at least most of them, are IBA cocktails, International Bartenders Association cocktails. They're under alternate names here. I don't know why, I guess they're copyrighted or something. But these are all actual cocktails, and all of the ingredients listed, these are actually all the ingredients that you use for making these cocktails. And if you actually look at the credits for this game, they do credit a mixologist consultant.
We got actual drinks here.
Yeah, we have
This'll
actual
be yummy.
drinks. Yeah, so these will be really, really yummy. I've also made a lot of these cocktails before. I am an avid drinker. So, yeah.
Folor, she's done bartending before.
Yeah, I actually have done bartending before. Yeah, I actually did have a very, very brief stint as a bartender, so I know how to make these drinks. Also, as for the alcohol content, you might notice that they're all kind of low, like 2%, 3%. The highest one is 7% here. If they seem a little low, well, cocktails are mixed drinks, and cocktails, fun fact, originate during Prohibition era. Kinda thirsty now. Yeah, this should wet your whistle a fair bit. Alright, so let's show you the drink mechanics here. I'm actually not sure what the real life equivalent of the Eastern Ruby is. It's a whiskey cocktail. I think it might be a sidecar, actually. Yeah. Oh, Rouse's audio? Oh,
Huh?
no, you're talking about Rise. Oh, yeah, my audio is echoing in your chat. Yeah, so I think the Eastern Ruby is the real life equivalent is the sidecar. I'm not sure, I haven't made that one before. Drink along stream? It's too early, it's not happy hour yet.
It's not evening.
Alright, so the cocktail mixing mechanics in this game are really, really fun. They're also very simple. I've played other games where you have to actually add all of the ingredients and then actually move your mouse around for mixing. This is simplified, it's a lot easier, it's also kind of fun. So, for drinks, to successfully mix a drink, you will need to add all the necessary ingredients to the shaker by passing through them with the arrow, following along the lines in the direction it is pointing. Once you start following the path, you'll need to keep up the pace as a red arrow will start following you. Make sure it doesn't catch up with you before you reach the end of the path, or the drink will be ruined. So here we go. Ta-da!
Shake, shake. Perfect mix.
Well done. Vincent is no longer in a bad mood, and he's even gained more affection towards you.
You know me too well. This is my absolute favorite.
The more a customer likes a certain drink you give them, the more their affection towards you increases. Their favorite drink will reward the most affection. Customers will not appreciate being served a bad drink. If you fail to properly mix a cocktail, customers will be displeased, and you will lose all but one action for the remainder of the conversation. And our actions are shown down here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When I was looking for a bartender to run this place, I hoped for someone as good as you, but I didn't expect it. Especially with your background.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean? I am an upstanding citizen, thank you very much.
I heard you pull knives on everyone you meet.
We do not talk about that little detail. I totally don't stab customers, only when they displease me.
Sure. This place could have become naught but cloudy moonshine and rough customers. Yet you are already proving to be more than that. Supply lines for alcohol are strong, so you'll have to adapt your drink menu to circumstance. But a recent shipment of vodka from
Rusalka.
Rushlaka came into my possession. And as such, some old classic cocktails are on the menu once more. Lucky me, I suppose.
Anything else?
Ah, yes, I nearly forgot. A friendly warning, perhaps? My favorite gentleman's club is abuzz with chat about a crackdown on speakeasies. My companions have warned me that the local constabulary is looking to make an example of the flagrant lawbreakers.
Lawbreakers?
I suppose that's what we are now. We opened a bar during a prohibition, even if that prohibition is ridiculous. The law is the law, but what's legal and what's right are not always the same thing. The people of Sharia or Sara, are turned should not. Okay, the people of Shara should not exchange freedom for safety.
What if we get raided?
It's unlikely they would target my establishment, and I have friends in the constabulary, but you should take precautions nonetheless. Try not to irritate anyone who might incriminate us, and don't compromise on drink quality. I'd imagine most speakeasies are brought down by dissatisfied customers with loose tongues.
I'll be careful.
Good. You see, there's a reason I bring all this up.
Vincent reaches into his inner coat pocket and pulls out a folded newspaper. He spreads it on the bar top so that you can read the heading. Speakeasy guest found dead.
Uh-oh.
In the early hours of the morning, the body of an as of yet unidentified young woman was found in an alley off the Bukovi Boulevard. Bukovi police has since released a statement confirming that the crime took place outside a speakeasy, and that the proprietors, as well as several guests, have been detained for questioning. This murder is almost certainly the latest in a string of crimes committed on and around the boulevard by the so-called Bukovi killer. Citizens are urged not to attend to these illegal establishments for their own safety, and to inform local law enforcement if they suspect any illegal activity is taking place.
Don't get too bothered by all this tittle-tattle. I'm certain these murderers are fabricated by the provincial bureaucrats in the city council.
Puritanical.
I don't know these words.
Yeah, no, they're a little they're a little complicated. Doesn't that seem like a conspiracy theory or fabricated? I don't want to upset our landlords. Let's just go with fabricated.
I believe so, yes. With the prohibitions in full force, perhaps the politicians create a serial killer boogeyman to keep people out of speakeasies. It's just like the old fairy tale about demons in the woods. The claws of the Strigoi snatching the unwary and pulling them into the darkness.
Technically, I think Strigoi are vampires in Eastern European folklore. So he's not entirely wrong. He takes a long sip of his drink and sets it down on the table, his fingers nervously rattling on the glass.
A murder at a speakeasy doesn't mean visiting one is dangerous. But I wonder if those who indulge in tabloid rumors can grasp that fact. I imagine the authorities will be paying closer attention to venues like ours. They think we offer safe haven to the vagabonds and scoundrels, but all we want is to kindle the dying flames of the dying flames of conservation. Or conversation. Dang it, I keep messing up. It's fine.
It's okay.
I imagine they're surprised when they see the depth and breadth of fine gentlemen and ladies who will frequent our establishment. But heed my words, friend. Be on your guard.
Be on guard for what?
We're on Bukovia. Okay.
Bukovi
How do you say that again?
Boulevard.
We're on Bukovi Boulevard, so the locals are a mixed bag. Consider the customers carefully. My friends especially are the people of culture and arts. There's no doubt in my mind that some shady characters will show up, but I imagine most will be harmless. I'd hope so, anyways. A mix of high and low society makes for a good blend. Honey and lemon, wine and cheese, crackers, that sort of thing. Jokes aside, do be careful, bartender. I've invested a lot of money into this place, and while it's yours to use, I don't expect to be sweeping up eyeballs and teeth at the end of the night.
Is that a threat? Well, he is the landlord, I guess. Have to be nice. Understood.
One more thing. We both know this is your last chance. I went out on a limb to give you this opportunity, and I turned a blind eye to your past troubles. Make sure those troubles stay in the past, and you keep your nose clean.
I get it.
If you follow my rules, you'll be under my protection, and I promise I'll keep you safe. One hand washes the other.
Fine, we have a deal.
Good, good. Thank you for the libations. I should return home. I hope business goes well tonight.
End conversation. I have work to get on with, or see you, Vincent. Let's be nice. See you, Vincent.
And I need a drink of water. Oh my gosh.
A speakeasy. Every day will bring a different group of customers to your speakeasy. It's a big place, so look left and right to check for any customers seated on the edges of the room. You can click on a customer to call them over for a chat at the bar. Let's try it out on this mysterious woman in the back. Clicky? There we go. You want to do this one, Riles?
Sure. Yeah, I can do this one.
Right. Excellent. The woman takes a seat, looking exhausted. She squints at you like she can't decide if you're a friend or foe. Rough day?
You have no idea. Although, you're on your feet all day serving people with too much money, so maybe you have some idea. Rundown Heights is fully booked, so me and everyone else in the laundry service are run off our feet. There's nothing like changing hotel bed sheets during a Spice Traders symposium.
The energetic girl is exhausted. Yep.
Do you know how frustrating it is to have a fat, bald, old man explain the logistics of his spice trading company and how it made him rich? And he's doing that while you change his sweaty bed sheets. Sometimes I push my face into a pillow and scream so loud I feel like I'm going to crack the walls. But then I stop, and nothing has changed. Yes, something that feels like being slapped in the face with a slice of lime. A slice of lime wrapped around a cricket bat. I trust your judgment. Foe, did I lose you?
Are you muted, Phil?
Oh no, I'm here. I'm here. I'm good. What flavor do you like?
Right now, I'm craving something spiced. Spiced? I trust your judgment.
That's not much to go off of.
Yeah. You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. One drink coming up.
I'm so excited.
There are several indicators to the right of each cocktail that provides more information about the drink in question, indicating whether your customer likes it or not. A question mark means you don't yet know how they feel about this cocktail, while a star means it's their favorite. Customers will also have the drinks that they like, and ones that they feel neutral about. This information gets updated every time you serve the customer a new drink. Serving liked and favorite drinks will improve your relationship with the customer faster than a neutral one. The little red squiggle indicates the smoothness of the drink, which determines how long a customer is willing to stay and talk after being served. In other words, how many actions you will be able to take during the following dialogue. Every new topic you discuss will cost you one action. Once the action counter runs out, customers will leave the bar. So don't forget to serve them a drink whenever you talk to them. Customers can be called back as long as you have actions remaining, but can only be served once a day. Meanwhile, the alcohol percentage shows how alcoholic a drink is. The higher the percentage, the more intoxicated the customer will get. Some questions will require a certain level of intoxication to loosen a customer's lips. But be careful. A customer that becomes inebriated will go home. Alcohol tolerance will vary from customer to customer. Now you know the power the bartender holds. The better your drink fits the customer's tastes, the more affection you will receive. You can also affect a customer's mood, as well as how talkative they will be after you've served them. Now, let's make her a drink, shall we? She likes the Copper Bullet. And I believe the IBA name for this particular cocktail is the Moscow Mule. The only reason I know this is because it's served in a copper mug. Moscow Mules are served in a copper mug. Yeah.
You want to know something hilarious?
What?
This is my fucking favorite drink.
It is your favorite drink.
Wow. Quite the coincidence, man.
I think from this list, probably my favorite is the Pirate's Joy, which is up here. The IBA cocktail name for that is Pina Colada. I love those. And then this one up here, the Mint Punch, that is a mojito. I know how to make those. Those are good. Poison Drop, this was a whiskey cocktail. I believe this one's an old-fashioned. Cold Winter, I think this is a Black Russian. It's a vodka and coffee. This one over here is a espresso martini. Yeah, espresso martini uses vodka. There's some other ones down here, but I'll show you guys later. For now, let's pick the Copper Bullet. This one's very simple, as you can see. Wah!
It's like a bullet.
No! Oh no! It lagged!
Oh no.
Uh-oh. I ruined it. That doesn't normally happen.
Foe's throwing.
I'm not throwing.
It's burning my throat, and not in the good way.
Can I redo? No.
After a long shift, my brain is buzzing. I can't just go home with all this fuzz in my head. When the Prohibition closed the bars and clubs, everything else got more expensive. An opera ticket costs a month's rent. And with everything being so busy...
Why is it so busy?
Well, there's the Spice Merchant Symposium, but there's some big show going on as well. Everyone's wearing their fanciest threads, the women in those sparkly dresses and their heeled shoes. Looks like torture to me.
I agree. I don't like heels. Oh, me too. You don't care about clothes. Yeah, you know what? Me too. All overly fancy and stuff.
The hotel, I only see the clothes lying on the floor, stained with peppercorn sauce, coffee, nicotine, and worse. At least the folk going to the shows are clean. I guess I clean up fewer wine stains now, so maybe the Prohibition isn't all bad.
She downs her drink, wiping her mouth for any spills.
Did my woo not come through?
No, it didn't. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Woo!
I'll take that as a compliment or feeling better. I'll take that as a compliment.
This watering hole is new, right? That weird old guy put me onto this place.
And worse, yeah, you can imagine. The nightcap just opened, yes.
The Nightcap, huh? Funny name. Oh, I'm Clara, by the way. Mind if I just call you bartender? You don't seem too prissy about the type of customers you get.
I can't complain.
Rundown Heights has 3 hotel bars, but I didn't fit in at any of them, even when they served booze. The staff bar was all drunken bellhops, the mid bar was full of posers, and the Spire Lounge would charge me a fortune for just looking at the drinks menu. This place feels a bit more varied in its clientele. You got all sorts in here.
We're all equal when we walk through these doors. Her smile is warm, and she nods a little, like she just made her mind up about you.
Can get on board with that.
Good.
Well, I should be heading back. I got Bartitsu sparring classes and a shift tomorrow, and if I don't get a good sleep, both of those are gonna beat the stuffing out of me.
End conversation. Take care. She got served a bad drink, yet still happy? Yeah, because this is the tutorial! So, yeah, no screwing up here. Now that everyone has been spoken to, let's end the day by using the bell. Click the bell on the counter to signal all customers to leave and head home. You can also use it to end the day early when you don't feel like speaking to all customers. Oh, bell time. Last call,
Ring, ring.
everybody. Oh, there's nobody here, so whatever.
What's preempting here, yeah.
Also, how is my bartending ASMR?
You could probably do it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I do enjoy the narration for this because I can be kinda, sultry a little. Which apparently I'm good at.
Like, you definitely have the narration voice down pat, and
I do.
yes, it does sound ASMR-ish.
It does sound ASMR. Well, this game is chill vibes as much as you can have chill vibes with a game revolving around murder. Also, excellent job, Rouse.
Thank you.
Who's this guy? A new customer takes a seat at the bar. He takes a slow look around the room, and then at you. He glances back at the entrance a few times, like he expects someone to sneak in after him. The man doesn't hesitate to tap the bar, demanding the attention you're already giving him. What can I get you? You want to do this one, DG? It's a dude.
I can try.
Yeah.
He's awkward, isn't he?
Not really. He looks like a cop, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I don't like
He does kinda look like
stereotyping,
one.
but he looks like a cop.
He does look like a cop.
Are you a narc, buddy?
He looks like this. He also looks like the stereotypical detective.
Yeah, he does. As much as I don't like to stereotype, I mean, come on, he looks like a narc.
I think I've seen him in Law and Order.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. the trench coat, the gloves, the tie, the hair. Like, ugh, you look like a cop. Are you a cop? If you're a cop, you have to say so. Which is not
I
true,
don't
by the
know.
way.
DD, you got the same colored ties. I think that's something.
Okay.
Yeah. Give me
How
your
does this-
best. Give me your best cop voice, DG.
I haven't listened to the cop show in forever. I'll try. How does this place work? Just like a regular bar? No butlers or whatever? I just want the drink.
Ooh, very nice. You delivered with authority. I like it. Anything in particular?
I don't care. You choose.
That's not very helpful.
How does this place work? Just okay. Sure.
Yeah,
He's
same here.
repeat it.
You lift the clean glass from the tray and place it on the table.
Let's hope it doesn't lag this time.
Ready to serve.
Thank you.
Oh, and that means
So
you
he's
get
got-
to choose.
Yeah, I
I
gotta
gotta choose something random for this guy.
Also, if you look down here, you can see his alcohol tolerance. And each of the percentages, it counts as 1. So if I give him something that's 3%, it'll bring him up to 3. His alcohol tolerance isn't... It's not bad. So what do you guys think? What should we serve this guy?
I don't know. He seems like a cold winter kind of guy.
Yeah, like something strong and with coffee.
Yeah. Because it looks like he's exhausted. He's got the bags under his eyes. Plus, it's got a little bit higher alcohol content, so you'd get him a little bit closer to fully intoxicated, but not quite.
Yeah, because if we give him something like with 6, he'll be drunk and then he leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Cold Winter definitely seems like his kind of drink, you know?
Mm-hmm.
'Cause if we give him the wake-up call, it's in a martini glass. It's a little too elegant for him.
Mm-hmm.
So let's
Need
give him...
something good, simple.
So let's give him the Cold Winter. This is a White Russian, or not White Russian, Black Russian. Oh yeah, these ones. So Evening Prayer, gin vodka. This one is a martini, classic martini, I think. Yeah. The Femme Fatale, I believe that is a Bloody Mary. Ice cubes, tomato juice, vodka. Yeah, that's a Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
I don't like these. I don't like tomato juice in my cocktails. Yeah, it's a savory cocktail, not a sweet. The Night Count, I'm not sure what this one is. Gin, vermouth, triple select. Is that one the...
That's an old fashioned, isn't it?
This one's an old fashioned? I thought this one's the poison drop's an old fashioned. It's whiskey and bitters. Huh.
Oh yeah, you might be right. Wait,
I'm not sure about
I thought
this
I thought the old fashioned had vermouth in it.
I thought the old fashioned had vermouth in it too. I know it's whiskey. This is gin though. Huh. I have to. I don't remember what it is. I'll have
Bartender.
to. Yeah, I'm Miss Bartender. But yeah, I've had all of these cocktails at some point before, and I believe most of these are period accurate. Most of them, not the espresso martini. That one's new. Everything else I think is period. All right, so let's give the who's probably totally not a cop a Cold Winter.
I think your game does lag when it starts this, so watch out.
Yes. I gotta be careful. Ah, I did it again!
Why is it lagging?
I think I need to adjust the settings a little bit. Oh my god, it's just milk.
It's just pure milk. You're gonna make him so upset.
I'm gonna adjust the settings a little bit. I think it's because the graphic settings are a little high. Aww. Chase your speed. Okay, this should be fine now. I made him mad.
Do you want to see if you can load back before that?
I don't. I have to
Can you?
save. I have to save though. That's the thing. Hang on. Wait. Let me see if I
Is
can.
your autosave?
Let me see. Let's see how far back this goes. Oh yeah, we can.
Okay,
Okay,
we're fine.
we're good.
Let's try that again.
Let's try.
I don't
that
want to give him
again.
a bad drink.
Okay, let's just serve him a drink. At least I know I can do that again, because I screwed up drinks before in the demo. I didn't know that you could go back. Let's give this another try.
be pretty interesting if you feel the mix of the drink each time.
Yeah.
This was just a very complex pattern, so.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Haha! I had to actually reduce the processing. that was the problem. There we go. We're fine now. I feel bad for fucking up Clara's drink now.
Yeah, nah, it's fine. I just needed to be punched in the liver. You did it right.
Now that's
There we
stuff right there. Not bad. Not bad at all. Very pleasant, actually.
Oh, why, thank you, sir. I had to do a redo. Not that you know.
You've probably guessed that I'm here for more than a drink. We have business.
Do we now? Business? Uh-oh. He sets down today's newspaper, but rather than turning it as Vincent did yesterday, he instead lets the heavy pages land with a thud. The headline reads, "Latest Bukovi Boulevard victim identified." In a statement to the press this morning, Bukovi police finally released the name of the latest victim in the string of murders by the so-called Bukovi killer. The body of 24-year-old Natalia Reed, a native Saran and lifetime resident of Bukovi, was found yesterday in the unnamed alley off of Bukovi Boulevard at 6 in the morning by a local resident heading out for work. Police have since confirmed that the crime took place outside a speakeasy known as The Last Drop, which the victim, a junior accountant, was known to frequent in her off time to drink and gamble. The illegal business has since been shut down, resulting in several arrests. Police Commissioner Aldea urges the public to be careful and to come forward with any information that may aid the police in their ongoing investigation, as the perpetrator remains at large. Natalia Reed's family has declined to comment. Her employer, Mark Weaver, says only that he assumed she was just late again.
Have you encountered anyone acting strangely at this establishment?
I knew it. Cop.
Yeah, he's a freaking cop! It's a cop!
The coppa!
Maybe.
Quick, put away the drinks!
Yeah, put away the drinks, we're being raided! Maybe you spring to mind. Not really. How cagey do you want to be with this guy? I mean, the jig is up. He knows. He's already here.
He's got that look.
He's
He
got
already
that.
has the alcohol in front of him.
I know what you are.
Let's kind of just say maybe. I don't
Maybe.
know. Maybe.
Maybe. I don't think you quite understand what's at stake here. Did you read the news yesterday?
Speakeasy guest found dead.
And since you just served me alcohol, that would make this place...
Speaking. This is entrapment, you bastard! But then again, we're already doing something we would have been doing anyway, regardless of whether or not he asked us.
I'm just making a drink for my new friend. Hee hee hee.
I was just making a drink for my new friend. Hee hee. No, like, the jig is up. A speakeasy.
Exactly.
Oh god. Cop! It's a cop! He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a police badge. His name reads Constable Hugo Mertens. He waits a moment to make sure you understand the gravity of the situation.
He looks like a Hugo.
He does, doesn't he?
I'm here to confiscate your knife collection.
No, not the knives! I need those for my side gig. Yeah, that's it.
I'm investigating a series of murders that took place outside the established speakeasies.
Are you going to shut us down?
Speakeasies are, at the moment, one of the only leads I have. I may never say this again, but your business needs to stay open.
Oh, well, in that case, drinks around the house. No, I'm kidding.
The killer is using locations like yours, so one of your patrons could be the killer.
And you need my help?
You'll be helping yourself. If your clientele keep getting murdered, well, that's not great for business. For a time, your establishment has protection from me and from the rest of the constabulary. This place is no longer a bar. It's a hunting ground where I will catch a killer. With your help. Your first assignment is to interview these drunkards and find out if any of them frequented that speakeasy where we found Natalia Reed. Do that, and I might just extend your time a bit longer so we can figure out who's behind all this.
Wait, what time? I'm guessing there's no opt-out. You drinking here is also illegal, right? I don't think we should mess with this guy. He's got a lot of hanging over our head here.
I mean, he's a little drunk. He won't care.
I mean... How do we handle Mr. Detective over here? Because you have to actually treat all of them kind of differently. They have different ways of dealing with them. And I think he's very I think he's very no nonsense. Unless we get over
Okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping there's a secret sense of humor.
There might be, but I think you have to get him drunk a little bit first, and this is still kind of tutorial-ish. So we can mess with him later.
Okay.
I'm guessing there's no opt-out. He shakes his head softly, then pulls the badge from the table and places it back into his inside pocket.
I did my homework. I know who you are. Just think of this as a way... Just think of it this way. A reformed citizen. You should be more than happy to help out.
I think he's trying to strong-arm us. I understand you're holding it over me. Got it. How sassy should we be towards him? The witty comeback,
You know what I would say.
or just compliance. Look at that smug
I'd be
face.
like-
I want to slap him.
I'd be like, go sass all the way.
You know what? Let's sass him a little bit. You're holding it over me. Got it. Oh shit. Okay, let's not sass him anymore.
Darn.
You might not.
You
be
might
too...
find-
Oh yeah, that's
you-
you. That's you.
You might not be too fond of the constabulary, but you have to be realistic. Right now, we want the same thing.
Fine, I'll do it.
Good. Any questions?
How do I investigate?
You interrogate everyone at your bar and ask the right questions. Get to know them. Make them willing to talk. A glass of alcohol might loosen their tongues. I suggest you keep track of your findings in a notebook or something. I also see you have an unused pinboard in the room behind you. Detectives at the station like to use those to keep their minds organized, visualizing connections. Makes them easier to understand.
I'll give it a try after my shift.
Any more questions?
Where should I start?
Give me a solid lead on the people in this establishment who were present at the same speakeasy where Natalia Reed was found. As a former criminal, I'm sure you know ways of making people talk. There's no doubt in my mind your less savory connections might know more. Once you prove you're capable of collecting this information, I'll accept I'm not wasting my time. From there, I can divulge a bit more about the case.
I'll see what I can do.
Anything else?
Let's move on.
You're part of this now. Time is short, and I expect something solid from you soon.
Speaking with customers will provide you with clues about the current case. These clues can be reviewed in the notebook at any time. Using the Show Clue button lets you present a clue from your notebook to the customer you're currently talking to, letting you ask them for more information or confront them with evidence. Take that! A la Ace Attorney. Presenting clues to customers is crucial to uncovering new evidence to solve your case. Helpful customers may be able to spot lies, provide new information, or provide an alibi. But be careful. Showing certain people confrontational evidence may just affect their mood.
This case is the highest priority, and you're on the clock. If we don't have a killer in 2 weeks, this gets kicked upstairs to the Confederated Force.
Uh-oh. He doesn't want the feds getting in on this.
And if that happens, my career is in tatters, and your bar is finished. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. 2 weeks to prove we are not children playing detectives. 2 weeks to save our careers and our reputations. 2 weeks to make our streets safe and save some lives while we're at it.
No pressure though. Also, fun fact, I think when you're playing through the demo, he actually does not give you a concrete time frame. Here it's 2 weeks. Okay then.
2 weeks till the game ends. There we go.
Yep, game over, man.
Maybe it's because he's a little bit drunk. Maybe he reveals more information.
Yeah, he is a little drunk. Alright. No pressure though.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, detective. Oh, hello. Uh-oh.
Now we got a more criminal-looking man right here.
Yep.
Alright, well, there's 2 customers here. DG, which one do you want?
I think there's an obvious answer to that.
Is there? Is there?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
I mean, I think
Okay.
DG, you could totally pull off this rather elegant-looking lady over here. She's
Doubt.
fabulous. But yes, who's this ruffian over here? Peter Wagner enters your bar. You recognize him by the scar on his cheek. It's been a while, and you don't quite know if you're ready to see him again. He takes a seat, looking you in the eye. You can't quite tell if he recognizes you. You hope he doesn't. Also, a fair warning, DG, some of the dialogue options between Peter Wagner and the bartender are a little flirtatious, or can be interpreted that way. So I apologize in advance. Okay.
I shall try my best.
Welcome to the nightcap.
What voice should I give him?
From what I remember from the demo, he's very roguish. He's a tough customer, and he is not stupid. He is the best way I can describe it, he's an enforcer. He's a hired goon for a mob boss.
It's probably smarmy.
Yeah, he's a little smarmy.
Creative location for a speakeasy. Like that.
Yeah, I like it. That's good, DG.
The filth are looking for old bar openings up again. Not basements owned by bookworms. Make me a real drink so I can forget all the weak cat piss they serve at the stacks. If memory serves, you mix a good cocktail, though usually a bit sweet for my taste.
Do we know each other or miss me, Peter? I don't think we can play stupid with him. He knows.
He already knows.
He knows. I apologize in advance, DJ. Miss me, Peter?
Every day, I was crying myself to sleep on a pillow soaked through with tears. You feel the same, I imagine.
Sure, why not? He raises his eyebrows and shoves a few coins your way.
Slide. Let's see how this new job of yours is working out, eh?
Any flavor I can work in there that you like?
Going all sweet on me now. Well, I like a hint of coffee to go with my drink.
Oh, he likes coffee.
Let's...
You lift a clean glass from the tray and place it on the bar. Peter leans low and his chin rests on the bar, the light catching the long scar on his cheek. His eyes twinkle as he looks up at you. Let's see if I can remember what you like.
Let's see indeed.
I don't remember if he likes the cold winter or the wake-up call. I think it's the
It has
cold
to include
winter.
coffee.
It has to include coffee. These are the two ones that have coffee.
It also has to be sweet.
Yeah. No, he said he didn't like it.
He
too
doesn't like.
sweet,
He
and
doesn't
the-
like.
Oh, you didn't like
sweet,
too sweet. Okay, gotcha.
And the
So
wake up call
probably
has a
cold
sugar
winter
syrup
again.
in it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Also, the cold winter does hit his tipsy point. He is a drinker. So, you know what? I think he likes himself a cold winter.
Let's hope you don't fail again.
Yeah, this would suck. Okay. I'm just going to make sure.
Oh, it's lagging. But you got it. Or no.
No, I don't.
No.
Ah.
Reload.
I think we can go back on that. Let's give that another try.
You had it there for a second. Now it's
Normally I'm
milking.
good at this. Yeah, I'm normally I'm good at this. I don't want to upset you. We're old pals, buddy.
Gotta save scum this game.
I gotta save scum this.
Yeah, First Computer isn't the best. It's fine though.
It's not just that. It's just I'm running a lot here.
That's what I mean.
Nothing
Your
like a
CPU
cold
chugs a
winter
lot.
to warm you up. Yeah. I think I'm gonna actually reduce the settings again. 1 second. I have to remember. I have to remember to save before I serve people drinks, so we don't have to go through all these again. Quick save. There we go. Okay, let's give this another try. I'm good at this, I swear. I am good bartender.
First try, part 2. Let's go.
First try, part 2. There we go! Oh dear god!
Shake, shake, shake.
I do love the shaker animations, the pouring of the drink. I don't know why. It just tickles the. I don't know.
This career shift's starting to make sense. You have talent. So you're a bartender now. Well, that's an odd one. But if you want to pull a curtain over your past, I'll go along with it.
Peter is a criminal. More specifically, he's an enforcer for the feared crime lord Carla. But as long as you don't owe money, insult him, or spill his drink, you should be fine. Yeah, good thing I scave scummed that. It's fine. Strange how that face with the frightening scar can light up a room when he smiles. Though it doesn't happen often. How can someone so dangerous be so charming? Thanks.
Your rival speakeasies ain't too appealing. I can see why you're getting busier. The other places either turn away anyone without a duchy, or they hose the blood off the dance floor each night. The last drop was the only one I could appreciate, but it got shut down a few days ago.
What's your job these days, and what's a little blood to you?
Gotta be nice to him, right? Or else he'll shoot you.
Well, obviously we have a connection with him. I think we used to work together or something. Do we want to go easy on the questioning, or do we want to be a little smarmy with him?
I think the main thing is that it mentioned that as long as you don't insult him, right? And so, like, I don't know if both of those kind of seem like they could be taken as insulting in a different way.
Quick saves.
I'm not safe scumming. You can't prove it. You have no proof. So let's just go with the more neutral line of questioning, I think.
Sure thing.
What do you think, Riles?
I think so, yeah.
Alrighty. We can banter with him some more later, I guess, once we've got a little bit more of a report. And what's your job these days?
My collar's blue and I work with my hands a lot. Some of the other fellows in my line of work have a bit too much fun for my taste.
Interesting. You don't like your colleagues?
I reckon my job ain't good or bad. It's neutral. Cause and effect and all that. What I do is a natural result of the system we all live in, and the deals people make.
I don't get it. It's neutral. Also, it is kind of interesting he just sees what he does as a job. It's just something that he does, but doesn't, I think, like excessive violence? He has standards. It's neutral? I don't think playing dumb's gonna get us far with him.
No, he's smart. You gotta act smart.
Yeah. It's neutral?
I take no responsibility for what happens to the folk I collect from. They knew the deal they was getting into when they took the money. But even though I don't feel bad for them, that don't mean I want to go drinking with the gorillas like me, who laugh about smashing some indebted shopkeeper's skull.
Yeah, so he
That's right on for a
doesn't.
bit.
He doesn't like excessive violence. Okay. He takes a final, long sip of his drink and sets the empty cup down on the table. You're not a complete monster.
I'm just Peter. And I play my part without prejudice or pleasure. Like I said, cause and effect. And now, if you'll excuse me, this drink has had an effect on me, and I need to take care of that.
Sure thing. Bye-bye. Alright. We have... Oh,
This time wasn't a knife in my drink, yay.
no knife in the drink. We have 2 other people in the bar.
Oh, there's a sad-looking guy and a elegant lady.
Elegant lady, who's probably rich from the looks of it.
Let's
And
do
the
elegant lady.
Depressed priest. I mean, aren't all priests depressed in some way?
Kinda.
No, the word you're looking for is repressed. That's a different word.
Repressed. Yeah, that's yeah.
I'm just here.
You know what? This guy's probably going to be a huge down. DG already getting in character.
Why does no one love me?
Yeah, this guy's probably gonna be a real downer, so we'll do him last. Let's talk to this elegant lady. She's not elegant, she's extravagant.
Ultra extravagant.
An obscenely glamorous woman wipes the stool clean before gingerly sitting on it. After a moment, she checks her lipstick in a pocket mirror before readjusting her coat. She leans forward to meet your gaze. Welcome.
It's certainly cushy down here. To think this grand a place below a bookstore. How very Vincent.
I love your voice for her Riles. It's amazing.
Yeah.
You know Vincent?
Yes, he's the man who invited me. He probably mentioned I'd be showing up. He's quite the fan.
Her nails tap rhythmically to some invisible music. You can't tell if she's waiting for you to say something in particular. Vincent hasn't mentioned you.
No, he must have. Carmine, Olivia. There's probably some kind of list I'm on. A VIP kind of affair. I'm an actress, /singer, /radio host. If you haven't heard of me, you certainly heard my voice.
Her voice is silky and delicate, like a silver bell. You don't mind listening to it, even though it drips with audacity. Lie. Oh, that's Olivia Carmine. Yes, Vincent mentioned you. Truth, he's never mentioned you. I think with her, we want to play up her ego, maybe? Otherwise she'll take offense.
Be friendly with rich ladies. It'll pay off in the future.
What do you guys think? Let's feed her ego a little?
Lie.
Oh yes, please, darling, feed my ego.
Of course, my lady. Oh, that Olivia Carmine. Yes, Vincent has mentioned you. Ah, there we go, of course.
See, we all need a little push to jog our memories sometimes. Perhaps you heard about the time I saved a performance of Dandies and Dames at the Classic Grand?
Maybe.
The stagehand forgot to leave a prop gun on stage. I ended up singing bang bang noises to finish the performance. The audience loved it. The director went along with it. The show got middling reviews, but I was praised for my quick thinking and my coolness under pressure.
So, can I get you a drink?
Are you buying, darling? Put it on my tab. I'll be here often. I eagerly await your performance, bartender.
Anything specific you fancy?
Something fruity. I love tropical fruits in particular.
I think.
Quick save.
Oh yeah, right.
I think I think she's asking for sex on the beach.
I actually don't remember what goes into that cocktail. I'm pretty
Is
sure
that
it's
a drink
rum.
name?
Yes, it is. I forget what goes into it specifically. I believe it is a rum cocktail. I don't remember it's an IBA one. I'm pretty sure I've made this one before. Vodka, peach schnapps, cranberry, and orange juice. Yeah, I've made that before. It is actually a very good cocktail. Fun fact while we're talking about cocktails. So, I don't know if, well, I don't think you're really a drinker, LDG, but different types of alcohol are good for different types of things. So vodka is very nice because it is a neutral spirit, meaning by itself it has no taste, so you mix it into other stuff specifically for the alcohol content. Rum, depending on whether it's white rum or dark rum or spiced, it usually imparts a little bit of flavor. Rum tends to be kind of flowery, so you usually either drink it by itself, especially if it's a dark rum, or you mix it into other drinks if it's a white rum. So rum is usually used for fruity stuff most of the time, whereas vodka you can use for anything. Whiskey has a very strong smoky flavor by itself. You will usually drink that on its own with ice or with other complementary flavors. You don't really mix a whole lot into it. You can like serve it with like a little bit of lemon or lime stuff. But you don't want to add too much, otherwise the taste of the whiskey gets lost. Gin, which is made from juniper berries, is got a bit of a sharp bite to it, but also very, very floral. So you usually pair it with a lot of citrus stuff to kind of complement the flavors. What other kinds of boozes are there? There's wine, which is usually a lot less strong, and you can also mix it into a lot of things. But yeah, I think that covers all of the alcohols in general.
Yeah, all the basic ones.
All the basic ones, yeah.
I think if you really want to vote, you could really rebrand it to a bartender VTuber.
I could rebrand into a bartender VTuber. Yeah, because I know a fair bit about alcohol mixing cocktails, because I do that a lot at home. And I like to play around with stuff a lot. And my husband also loves his booze, too. You didn't cover natural light.
Fucking love natty light.
Yeah. But yeah.
You didn't cover Four Loko either.
No. But yeah, and I also didn't cover like beer or whatever, because beer cocktails are not typical. Beer you usually just drink by itself, and it's kind of low alcohol content. And they have a very, very strong kind of yeasty taste, because of course they do. And then there's cognacs, which are essentially brandy, which again, you also don't mix into a lot of stuff. It's for drinking straight up.
Everclear, too. Which is kind of in the same vein as vodka.
Yeah, Everclear actually is in the same vein as vodka. Everclear, which you will usually hear a lot of college students and high school students drinking because it is insanely high alcohol content. It is like 90% alcohol by volume. And it is hard to get normally. I actually so this is a bit of a tangent. I actually have asked around at our liquor stores around here. A lot of the overproof stuff, there's 2 brands that you can get here that are just on the shelf. You can just grab them. But anything past 70%, you have to actually specifically ask the people at the alcohol stores in order to even get, because normally all of that stuff is for making your own alcohol or, you know, stuff like that, other homebrewing things. And drinking it straight, I have done it before, it is painful. And you regret it after. You will get hungover, it will make you sick. But for normal stuff, highest level alcohol content I consume is like 70%, and that's usually absinthe or overproof rum/vodka. Yeah, you don't want to drink the super high alcohol content stuff straight because it's painful. It hurts. You will regret it.
I think one of my favorite drinks I ever made, like just like kind of messing around, was with absinthe. It was absinthe Midori, absinthe Midori Monster, like the regular Monster, and a I think it was a green apple schnapps.
Ooh, that's a combo I'll have to try. The problem with absinthe is, it's super hard to find in a lot of places because, it's very unusual. It's a very, it's a very bohemian kind of alcohol. You won't know of it unless you're one of those kinds of people, very artsy-fartsy. And B, it is insanely expensive. It's like, here, $80 for, you know, a large bottle. And the one that my husband and I usually buy, it's like directly imported from France. It's so hard to find. So it's very much a special occasions only type thing, and whenever we get it, I drink it straight, or with how you traditionally, you know, do it, like dilute it with like sugar cubes and water. I like mixing it with lemonade sometimes.
And that reminds me, I actually brew my own mead for my own consumption purposes. I do not resell it or gift it. And so I do that from scratch. And I make a batch that is for drinking in the winter, and one is for drinking in the summer. And the one I make for the winter is one of my favorites because it's with juniper berries and cranberry and pine.
Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, mead is definitely cool. Mead is actually, I think, distilled from honey, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Yep.
It's a honey wine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually pretty good if you ever get a chance to try it. I know way too much about alcohol. I'm totally not.
We got the drinking experts here.
And then if you wanna mix your mead with something, doing what's called a snake bite is pretty good, and that's you drop a double shot glass of mead into your like hard apple ciders.
Ooh, that sounds like a good combo, honey and apple. Yeah. But yeah, alcohol is an interesting thing. Sometimes people just drink for the sake of getting drunk. I like the taste. I don't drink terribly often, but regular enough that I am not a super lightweight. I'm good. DG can attest to that.
If I get a drinking emote at late at night, then that usually means Flo's drunk.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The drinky emote. Yeah.
I think it'd be fun later on to redo this game from the beginning, and what we'll do is we'll play through. Flo will play through, and I'll have my husband make the same drinks that you make, and I'll have to keep pace with the drinks you make.
That would be funny.
You're gonna get drunk so fast.
The worst part though is whenever I make any cocktails for myself personally, and my husband too, we usually, when it comes to cocktails, there's usually a set recipe where, you know, it's like, oh, like 2 ounces of this and then like, 1 ounce of alcohol. No. I usually double or triple the amount of alcohol in the ones I make because I don't like them like, wimpy and weak. No. If I'm gonna drink these, I want to feel it. So I usually put double alcohol in mine without really sacrificing the taste. Because the stuff that you get at bars and at restaurants, they are weak. They put so little alcohol in it and then dilute it with a lot of ice. And that's another thing. If you ever get alcohol at a restaurant or bar, they put a lot of ice in it. And even when you're prepping these as a normal bartender, there is a set amount of ice that you want to put it in because it stretches out the drink, B, it chills it. But you don't want to put too much, otherwise, what's the point? But drinks at the bar are really expensive. You're better off just making it at home.
Yeah, but we can do an IRL cocktail making stream.
Yeah.
One day, I kind of want to. The funny thing is, my parents, when I was house sitting with them, my parents have a rather extensive bar stuff. They have a lot of alcohol, but they don't drink a lot of it because A, my father can't drink it. B, my mother, she prefers mimosas, so she prefers wine. She doesn't like any of the hard stuff. So, whenever they receive any hard liquor as gifts, they usually just set them on the bar and leave it for my husband and I to just kind of like, for us to pick up whenever they're there, because otherwise it just sits there. But yeah, one of these days I might. I know Rudicorn, who is another friend of mine, and he does voice acting stuff as well, and he also streams. He actually has done bartending streams in the past. He does them occasionally. I should actually poke him and show him this game because I think he'd probably enjoy it.
You should. You really should.
Yeah, it'd be really
He'd
fun.
love it.
He'd love it. And I think his drink of choice is a Cuba Libre, which is basically just rum and coke. There's a Final Fantasy XIV themed cookbook that has a couple of alcoholic recipes. Yeah, there's actually a couple of cookbooks around that have alcohol. My husband literally gave me a Minecraft cooking book yesterday.
Minecraft?
It has booze in it. Yeah, official Minecraft cookbook. And it has.
Send me screenshots of that later.
Yeah, I'll show you later.
I have an Elder Scrolls one that has some alcohol recipes in it too.
Ooh. I love these themed cookbooks because I am somebody that enjoys cooking quite a lot, so I like to collect these. They make me very happy.
Same.
And I enjoy trying recipes from them and experimenting a little because why not? Part of me wishes to have a fancy drink again. It's been a while. Yeah, treat yourself. It's really nice. And me personally, I like mixing cocktails because I like trying different flavors because it's the baker in me. I love trying different flavor profiles. I like experimenting with the depth. Simple is nice sometimes, but then when you get those layers of complexity and you can taste all of it, it's really nice.
Oh, you should have whatever that depressed priest off in the corner is gonna order.
Oh no! Slight spoiler because I have played the demo. You do serve the priest. He likes them strong. You'll see later. Anyway, let's continue with this lady.
I wanna not be able to feel my tears.
Alright, miss. Let's pour you something fabulous.
Thank you, darling. My throat is absolutely parched.
Now, she said that she likes fruity. So,
Fruity tropical.
She likes the pirate story, fruity and tropical, because it has pineapple juice. This is a pina colada. So let's serve her this. She likes them exotic. Okay. So,
Okay, this is a funny drawing.
yeah.
Here we go.
Shaky, 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 shake. Yes, fancy drink times are good.
Pina
Now-
colada.
I've never actually made cocktails at home with like all the garnishes unless they're maraschino cherries because I am lazy. And even then, I don't skewer them on anything, I just dump them right in.
Huh.
It's criminal.
Astonishing, flawless, incredible, divine. Absolutely brilliant use of everything. Inspirational, honestly.
It's just a drink, miss.
A day. Oh, did I tell you about my radio career?
She doesn't wait for an answer. Instead, she leans forward and curls her finger to pull you close.
Well, today I spend the majority of my time reading contracts. I'm starting my own show, you see. Something daring, something bold, something that'll knock the socks right off my listeners. I'm calling it Chamomile and Carmine. Classy, right?
Indeed. Tell me more. Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
You're one of the first to hear about it, but, well, I suppose I let my mouth run when I'm a little tipsy, so more we'll find out soon. Ha!
Oh god, I love your voice for Olivia Riles. It's perfect. It's so perfect.
Picture me and my sultry voice broadcast nationwide to the people of Sara, even the poor folks who can't make it to my stage performances. I'm so excited.
Congratulations.
Good things happen to good people, you know.
I agree. Sure. Olivia swirls the last bit of her drink and takes a long sip. She wipes her mouth with a tissue before setting the empty glass down beside your hand.
Thank you for the drink. I will be back, though hopefully soon. You won't have to wait too long to hear my voice. Kisses.
Kisses! With a slight stumble, she pushes herself up, winks at you, and takes her leave. See you soon. I love her. Olivia's great.
No, who's this man?
And now, we get to deal with this downer. Gloomy priest.
Hey, did you take it away?
A miserable-looking man sits down at the bar. A big
I hate how he
cloud
looks like me as
follows
well.
him. Huh?
I hate how he looks like me as well.
Oh no! A big cloud follows him. Once he has your attention, he peruses the drinks stacked behind you. What can I get you?
I never understand all these names. Something strong, please.
It says he's in a good mood, though.
Okay, but I didn't know. I thought he looked
Depression,
gloomy.
woo, yeah. I don't understand what your whole vibe is.
I can't read his vibe. If I'm doing something wrong, I might as well do it right.
I don't know what to think about this guy. Anything besides strong?
Not really, just strong.
Okay, sure, whatever you say, sir.
Quick, say it again.
You lift the clean glass from the tray and place it on the table. He takes a short breath. Actually, you know what? Yeah, quick save. What does the goddess want you to order?
Just make me a drink, quickly, and with fewer jokes.
Hey, I'm a bartender. That's my job. I
His
know
alcohol tolerance isn't that high.
it's not that high, but you want to know what his
He
favorite
just wants
drink
strong.
is? You know what his
What is
favorite
it?
drink is? It is the Night Count. It is the highest drink alcohol level that we serve. It's 7%. The problem
That's
is
gonna make him leave though.
yeah, it makes him leave, and I didn't realize that at first when I was playing the demo. So
Okay,
the night,
okay.
yeah.
The funny thing, you gotta form the evening prayer, right?
The irony.
The evening prayer. That might be the one.
I actually have never tried serving him that. I know he likes the Night Count. That is his favorite. But I love the irony of the evening prayer. I wonder if it'll piss him off though, but we'll see. So Night Count is his favorite. Because I served it to him before. It also gives the least amount of actions. It only gives 1. So it is not a great drink to serve. You only serve it if you want to increase affection. So we know this is his favorite drink, but let's give him the evening prayer. We don't want him too drunk. Alright, there we go. I wonder if the irony will piss him off though. Because look at it, it's a pair of folded hands clasped in prayers. Also, I think for the record, I think it is not against, whatever rules there are in the church to drink alcohol. It's just not in excess, I believe.
I don't believe in that nonsense. I want it strong. Oh, lagging. Okay.
I still got it. Let's see if this makes him mad. Classic martini. Oh, he likes it. Okay. Excellent.
Goes down quite nicely.
Yes, it does. Also, fun fact, martinis can be served either dry or, smooth. Depends on the type of alcohol and what quantity you put in it. Because, yeah, gin is very, very dry. I mean, it's kind of sharp, has a bit of bite to it. He shrugs, places the glass back against his lips, and downs the rest. When the glass is empty, he wags his finger for you to refill it. Oh, wow, this guy
More.
really likes to drink. How about we start with your name?
You really don't know who I am. I'm Father Lacey, but you may call me John. I'm a priest at the church up the road.
You know this is alcoholic, right?
We are permitted. Besides, how could the goddess resent the priest drinking in this city?
Is it that bad?
If you took confessions too, you wouldn't ask.
Oh, his mood shifted really quick. What do people confess?
Everything you can imagine, and more. I used to have faith in humanity.
Here you go.
Thank you. I'll be back soon.
Godspeed, John. He downs the rest and stands up, tips his head, and takes his leave. Farewell, Father Lacey. Oh, there he goes. I think that's it for our customers for the day.
No one here.
No one here. Also, thank you for the follow, Sierra. Thank you. Gin gives you a headache. It's only gin for some reason. I can probably answer that for you. So, this was actually a problem with my husband and I actually a while back when we were trying all sorts of alcohol and getting used to drinking on a regular basis. That sounds so awful, but we've kind of learned, the difference between different qualities of alcohol. So, with gin, the way gin is distilled and processed, it's very strong and kind of has like a weird kind of ethanol quality to it because it's not processed a lot. It's not distilled a lot. The less that it's distilled, the more ethanol content there is, and that is what makes you sick. It's what gives you a hangover most of the time. So, if you want stuff that won't give you a headache, go for stuff that's like triple or quadruple distilled, because that gets rid of more of the ethanol content and fewer hangovers. Also, don't mix your alcohols too much. So, like, if you're drinking anything with like rum or vodka in it, stick to just that, because if you try to go back and forth between different alcohols, you will make yourself sick. It actually... Is my sister still in chat? Actually, hang on. Let me just check.
Is she?
I'm gonna embarrass her a lot. Okay, no, she's not here. For the record,
Okay.
if you ever see anybody by the name of Amarine in my chat, that is my sister. So I'm gonna throw her under the bus here with a funny little story. So back when my sister was still in college, and she, started drinking, so like, in her early 20s. There was a family party that we were at, and there was booze. And there was all sorts of things. We had like the sparkling ciders, the hard alcohol, and stuff like that. And what happened was, we'd all been drinking a little bit here and there, but my sister made the mistake of drinking like a little bit of everything. So hard ciders, the hard liquors, and the lightweight stuff. At some points during the evening, and we were all just kind of sitting in the basement hanging out and stuff, and I was dating my husband at the time. We weren't married. My sister at one point just completely passes out. She was face down, like sitting at the cooler in the basement. My husband and I kind of poke at her like, hey, are you okay? And we had to drag her upstairs to one of the bedrooms, at which point she just vomited everywhere. She learned her lesson back then to not mix alcohols. I don't even know if she drinks all that much anymore, but it was a hard lesson. And, do not tell her this, but, that one event is something my husband and I just kind of used to explain to anybody why it's a bad idea to mix your alcohols a ton. Yeah, so if you're gonna be drinking anything, stick to one thing for a while, and if you're going to drink something else, then yeah, it's okay. If you're drinking only like one or two things, like in the span of a couple of hours, you're fine. So yeah, be careful with that.
It's gonna be hard for me to keep my lips sealed bowel traction.
Don't tease my sister with that. But yeah. I always advocate for drinking responsibly. Drinking is fun, but make sure you do it in a responsible and safe way. Like, if my husband and I had kids who were teenagers or whatever, we wouldn't bar them from drinking alcohol. It's like, okay, here, you can try this at home, but don't drink too much to make yourself sick. Yeah, not recommended to mix different alcoholic drinks in a single evening in quick succession. Yeah. Like if you're drinking cocktail mixes, it's fine. They're usually pretty low alcohol content. Like, for me personally, it takes me a couple of mixed drinks before I start feeling it, but with the hard stuff, like, which is 40% alcohol, it takes me like maybe 2 before I start feeling tipsy. But then again, I put like extra alcohol in it. But yeah, always drink responsibly. Like, it's not the worst thing out there that you can imbibe in, but do it in a way that won't harm yourself or put anybody at risk. Also, do not drink and drive. I will hunt you down and stab you if you do that. Do not do that. Anyway.
I love alcohol more than my own family.
Also, I love how you do Father Lacey teach. That was kind of funny. He looks sad and depressed and morose. Alrighty, so we have no more customers in the bar. Let's end the day, shall we?
Ring, ring.
Oh, you watched a person drink a handle of absinthe in one go? Oh no. Absinthe is like the worst alcohol that you can do really, really fast if you've never had it before. Oh god, it's so hard. It's the hardest alcohol that you can get.
Oh, what's this though?
Oh yes, it is our corkboard, going all Pepe Sylvia and everything.
We can make a conspiracy theory. Let's go.
Yeah, it's our corkboard. At the end of each day, you return to your home office, where you can review your clues on the clue board and try to make new deductions. Besides structuring your thoughts, the clue board also has another very important function. Some clues can be connected to form new evidence. Spotted a contradiction or two pieces of evidence that tell you something about the same person or event? Try combining them. You can combine two clues by connecting their pins with red string. To place a clue you have found on the board, simply click and drag them over from the clue list on the right. Clues on the board can be arranged as you wish to help you in your investigation. So we only got two clues so far. The last drop, boop, and Peter's favorite speakeasy, boop. At any point, you can remove a clue from the board by dragging and dropping it back in the clue list, should you feel a piece of information is no longer important. The two clues you have right now seem to be related, don't they? Let's try linking them together. Click one of the pins, then drag the string to the other clue's pin. See what happens. Boop. Peter's street smarts. Clue combined. Peter frequented the last drop, the speakeasy where Natalia Reed's murder took place before it was shut down. He should be able to tell me who else went there to drink, and if any of them visit the nightcap. Congratulations, you have created a new combined clue. Combined clues are key to your investigation. Building a solid case will hinge on making these connections. Asking your customers about these new clues will often lead to new insights as well. Not all clues can be combined, of course, but if you're ever stuck, try and see if there are any new deductions you can make. To proceed to the next day, click on the coat rack to the side. So the last drop. The murder of Natalia Reed took place near speakeasy known as the Last Drop. It was closed down after the fact. Peter's favorite speakeasy. Peter mentioned that his favorite speakeasy, the Last Drop, was shut down recently. He had to find a new watering hole, which is how he discovered the nightcap. And now we have Peter's street smarts. Put that on the board. Boop. Peter frequented the Last Drop to speak. Oh yeah, we talked about that already.
Yes. Yes, we did.
Let's see here. Let's end the day. Ba-ba-da-ba. End the evening, go to the next day. Yes, sir. And this is the library that our speakeasy's underneath. Wednesday. Oh. Oh, some new people.
New people? Oh yeah, it's a big group of people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look who's still open. In a world of dwindling light, you're a beacon in the night.
Oh, you flatter me. I don't plan on closing anytime soon.
Let's catch up, just like the old days.
The redhead spotted, yeah. I see her. Now, press the Show Clue button to open the notebook and present him with the new combined clue. Select the Peter's Street Smarts clue to ask him for more information. Present clue. Take that! Are you sure you want to present the Peter Street Smart? Yeah, it actually
Yes.
asks you to confirm because you can actually fuck things up a lot. Oh, you like redheads, Cole? You're like my husband. My husband actually does like redheads. And yet, whenever he's around blondes, I get very defensive and catty. It's weird. Anyway, present clue. You like intensity? Yeah. Also, it doesn't help that redheads are actually rare genetically, so, you know a good thing when you see one.
I've seen a few natural ones in high school.
Yeah. My husband's actually a redhead himself. It's just, at his age and the fact that it's kind of been bleached a lot, it's kind of more strawberry blondish now. But yeah. For me it's blondes. I like blonde. I like
Yeah,
blonde.
is there a blonde man in this game, Fo?
Shut up, DJ. No, don't go leaking my preferences.
I can leak them as much as I want.
Here we go. Anyway.
The story about the broad that got iced at a speakeasy? What about it?
What do you think happened?
You read the story? I'm sure the journos did a great job. They always do.
Aw, don't be like that. I want your opinion.
You're fishing. And for what? I got nothing for you. You and me both know how this show plays out. The papers spin the same stories. The hoi polloi get all worked up. And ain't no one got the real facts, except for the ones who know to keep their mouths shut. And folk who say the city council are fabricating the killings, they got their heads screwed on the wrong. Bukovia officials can barely patch a hole in the road, far less stage a murder. I know a professional job when I see one, and this ain't professional. But it was done by someone who has experience. Someone who's planned on it real careful. And who's done it before.
Did you visit that speakeasy?
Yes,
And?
plenty of folk went there. So don't go making any inferences. You know where the line is. No need to see what happens if you step over.
Who else went there?
Hard to tell. There's a mixed crowd. Let me think. Aliena Dragos, the type of rich blonde who don't want nothing to do with me. Last year she made it big thanks to her daddy winning the jackpot at a poker tourney. Elliot, the sour-faced alcoholic who popped in occasionally. If he was in school, I'd beat the snot out of him and take his milk of money. I still might. And Killen Durand, the rich kid with a baby face and soft hands. You taking roll call? If this bartending gig doesn't work out, I suggest a job as an intrepid reporter. What do you think of that, Scoops?
Oh, you flatter me. Alright, I was just curious. When you don't feel like asking a customer any further questions, you can always press the leave button in the bottom right to exit a conversation, regardless of how many actions you have left. However, if you still have questions for Peter, you can simply continue your conversation. Let's give him a drink first, though. What sorts of drinks do you like, Peter?
I like proper drinks, stuff and pure, like vodka.
Anything else?
Coffee helps, keeps me sharp in the wee hours.
You work late?
You know I do. Nothing good happens in the mornings, so I best sleep through it. I get a lot more done while everyone else is asleep or out of my way. Despite the name, a cold winter usually keeps me warm during those long nights.
I remember. Also, later, Sierra, thank you for hanging out today. Alright, so we know what his favorite drink is. You lift the clean glass from the tray and place it on the bar.
Do you want to say it again?
Yeah. A drink, Peter?
Maybe just one. You don't want my lips loosening. Who knows what I'll say?
Ooh, don't tease me like that. So there's a star next to Cold Winter. This is his favorite drink. So this will raise his affection with us more than any other drink if we give it to him. But yeah, we can play around with stuff. But once you know what somebody's favorite drink is, you're probably just gonna keep serving it to them.
Just don't fail.
Yo, don't jinx it. Time to save. I did not save. Fuck.
You did not save.
Oh,
That's
wait.
what I mean.
Oh no! Oh, I just realized something.
What is
The
it?
pattern changes every time. This
It
wasn't that
does, yeah.
complicated last time. Oh jeez, I didn't notice that before. Well, then
hope
that's
you can
one
do
way
it.
that's one way to keep you on your toes. Okay. Ah, fuck.
Well, time to go through all that again.
Yeah. Because he doesn't like it when we mess up his drinks.
Milk.
It's just milk. No. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back.
You trying to kill me?
No. I mean,
Like last time?
shh, we don't talk about last time. Let's go do that again. I have to remember to save.
I tried to remind you.
Yeah, remind me more. Not the scowl, no!
Giving you the stink eye.
I have to go through all the dialogue again. I'm sorry! While I'm going through this, what do you guys think of the game so far? Enjoying it?
I love where it's going.
Yeah, I do too.
I love mysteries, and this tickles the itch.
You get to talk with all kinds of people.
Oh,
Yeah, make sure to
Also-
save this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna save this time. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, if you guys are ever with me while playing this, please remind me to save often because I'm gonna forget. Alright, so before we continue, yeah, see all these exclamation points under the dialogue selections? The red exclamation points means it's a new line of questioning, and they will cost us actions, which is why we need to give them drinks.
Okay.
It feels more involved on the drink side than Valhalla. Oh, the little... you like the overlay? Thank you. I made that. I kind of want to reuse this overlay for other stuff, and considering my alcohol knowledge and the fact that I am a kind of a bit of a drinker, I could actually rebrand as a bartender. I don't really want to, but I'm sorely tempted.
You like the style. That's what you told me.
I do like the style. I love Art Deco. Art Deco is nice. It's timeless. Well, okay, not timeless. It's actually kind of locked to a very specific couple of decades, but it's elegant. I like it.
I mean, if we
So-
ever find our bartender game, sure.
Yeah. All right, let's give this another go.
Surely this time.
Surely this time. So let's serve him the Goldwinter.
Well, Dinky Den says there's an accessibility setting that lowers the speed of the red cursor. if
Oh,
that
does it?
helps.
I didn't give that a try, actually. And we fucked it up again. Did we fuck it up again? Yeah, we did.
You did. Your CPU really hates doing multiple things at once.
Wait! Oh no! Oh no! I just realized something. I think Dinkydens is actually the art director for the game. Hi. Hello. Or is it?
Yeah. Peter needs his milk. Give him his
Peter
milk.
needs his milk. I'm gonna quick load. Not quick save. Quick load.
Yes, Fo, that is the art director is talking to you.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
Hello, thank you. Hello, welcome. wasn't expecting this. Hi, I'm very embarrassed. I will behave myself right now. I have been good. Yeah. So I think when I'm streaming this, I'll probably go into the accessibility settings. Thank you for the accessibility settings, by the way. That is always a wonderful thing to see. Yeah, because it lags my game when I'm actually streaming it. When I was playing the demo, I have no issues. But let's reduce this a little bit, because we're here for the story, right? The gameplay's fun.
Yeah.
If you're ever playing this on your own, the cocktail mixing minigame is really fun. It's super fun. I love it. Because there have been other games that I've played where you are mixing cocktails and you have to add all of the ingredients separately, and then you have to, you know, move your mouse cursor in order to mix it, and it's fun in its own unique way, but I enjoy this. It's unique.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I figured, if I'm gonna stream this game, I want the overlay to be pretty and kind of well suited. Full disclosure though, I did pretty much just try to match the game UI. So I copied elements from the boxes and stuff as best as I could. I like the burst. I love the Art Deco aesthetics. You guys did an excellent job on this. You nailed the vibes, the music,
Agreed.
the artwork, the overlay. It is a wonderful game. I can gush about this forever. Also, by the way, the drink selection for the cocktails, spot on. I love it. So thank you for the work that you've put into this. It's great. So let's give this another try. Let's see what the accessibility settings for the chase cursor have affected this.
Yeah, make Peter his milk.
His milk.
Give him his milk.
It just ends up as milk. Alright, let's do the cold winter again. Please don't embarrass me. Also, I highly recommend if you guys have not purchased this yet, please do. It's actually on sale for a little bit of a discount.
Release
Yes.
discount, yeah.
Yeah, so I highly recommend. I'm not sponsored, by the way, but I do recommend this game if you like visual novels and murder mysteries, because this tickles that itch. It scratches that itch. There we go. We didn't mess up his drink this time. Look at that.
You have talent. Again.
All right. So we have 3 actions. Let's ask him some questions.
Do we have just 3 questions then?
Yeah, we only have 3 questions, thankfully. Sometimes
Okay, works out.
sometimes you do end up having more. So sometimes, even though you know what their favorite drink is, you kind of have to strategize in what drink to give them, or if you need specific information and they have to be a certain level of drunk, you can give them a different drink that kind of hits that drunk spot. No.
So what we want to
anything
ask
good.
first,
Yeah.
work, criminal background, or victim?
You know what? Let's butter him up a little bit with work. How's work these days?
Good. Although, I'm being real careful who I talk to these days. Trust is hard earned. You feel the same?
Sure.
I know you do. I'll be straight with you when the time is right. But we ain't as close as we used to be. Let's take things slow.
I do. Alright, let's ask other questions. So, see the little heart symbol here?
Yes.
It actually tells you that you need to be a certain affection level, which is like over here, in order to get any new information from this question. So, once we're a little more friendly with him, we can go back to this. Know anything about Natalia Reed?
Shame about her accident.
You call that an accident? You mean her murder?
Murder, then. I saw her here and there, and I reckon it's real odd she got iced.
Why odd? Also, in case no one's aware, iced is a euphemism for getting killed off.
She didn't seem like the victim type, you know? Oh. So getting yapped to.
Oh. My husband was just asking me, oh, why is getting killed or dying a euphemism? He actually explained, it's an 1800s term. What happens when you die? You get put on ice. They stick you in a freezer with ice so the body doesn't decompose further. Yeah, my husband knows a lot of interesting tidbits like that. Can you elaborate the victim type? Really? Let's go a little more neutral. Can you elaborate? He tilts his head for a moment, and you see his eyebrow shift, giving you a knowing look.
She was confrontational, fearless. Most people are intimidated by me, but she brushed me off. She brushed off my employer a few times too. Usually, the ones that end up victims are the ones who don't fight back. Even drunk, she'd probably put up a good fight.
Really?
I reckon so. Killed from behind, right? Whoever stuck her probably thought they couldn't take her in a fight. The police, or whoever's holding your leash, should be looking at cowards. That's what you should be investigating.
Shit, he picked up on that.
He did. He's not stupid. Who says I'm investigating?
You're asking a lot of questions. People of our background know better. No one ever got iced for asking too few questions.
He has a good point. You're right.
Hey, if you got someone pulling your chain, I get it. Someone holding something over you, I guess.
Maybe.
Don't be coy. We go way back, so I get it.
Okay, but that look,
Yeah,
that would get me.
Don't be coy, miss. We go way back, I get it.
Like I'm trying. I know he's a criminal and a scumbag, but I'm gonna be so sad and upset if he dies. Right. I wish I could flirt with him more. It'd be fun.
If the art director's not still here, we could talk about the fact that,
Down bad.
wood.
Yeah, so who you down bad for?
Right now I'm kind of digging the report we got with Peter over here, but I'm gonna restrain myself a little bit. I'm a sucker for the that kind of dynamic. Criminal
Hilarious.
background. So between us, I assume you never went legit.
Let's both assume. I'm not in the mood for this conversation right now.
Oh, touchy.
Hey, I
Ask
think
me again when your words are as sweet as the booze.
Oof.
Well, I won't go home, but I can't stay here. Make sure you don't get into any mischief while I'm gone. That's my job.
Will do.
He really insulted you there.
Ugh, oof. I'm sorry, I really, really like how Peter's written. It's very good. I love that dynamic.
was that a I just need a question. Was that a Closing Time by Matchbox 20 reference?
Oh, can't go home, but...
Can't go home, but can't stay here.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought that's always been a phrase, like, I can't go home, but I can't stay here. Or, like, you don't have to stay here, or whatever. I've seen various variations of that phrase.
Yeah.
Like, you don't
Okay.
have to go
You'll do-
home, but you can't stay here. We have so many people in this bar now.
Who do we want to do next? You want to do the redhead? You want to do the blonde lady?
What about the lady that looks like she's really into Fleetwood Mac?
This one? Why did I guess that? I don't know.
You knew exactly which one I was talking about. And there's the other guy that looks like he'd invite you onto his yacht.
And we got the guy in the corner just like looking at her like, ew.
Like, yeah, ew. He hates
Not-
everybody.
That guy 100% like is like a public servant for a bureaucratic part of the government.
Yeah, he
100%.
strikes me. Yeah,
A
he
federal,
looks like.
he's a federal worker.
Oh yeah, like pencil pusher or something. These guys are rich. They look like they come from money. Especially this guy. This guy's probably kind of like will probably invite you to his yacht.
He's got the
for-
harem going on.
Also, it's like one dude and 3 ladies, man.
Like
Yeah, it's
DG
a harem.
said, it's kind of harem going on over here.
Let's see. Who shall we speak to? Mr. Dreary over here, or one of these fun-looking folks?
I need a break from speaking.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go with one of the ladies. Miss Mink over here. Blonde lady over here. Or Miss Blue over here. I
What are
think
you thinking?
let's start from the left.
3
I'm
colors.
liking the vibes here. I'm liking the vibes over here.
You just want the blonde, got it.
Shh, shh.
So
She's
hates blonde women.
pretty. Well, I get catty with blonde women, but I do like blonde. Also, her fashion is impeccable, by the way. I love her. I love her outfit. A young woman sits casually at the bar. Before she says a word, she looks at the list of drinks on the wall behind you. A tad confused. Evening, miss.
Hello.
What can I get you?
I don't know what I'm feeling today. I want something strong, but I'm also craving something sweet. What can you do?
I can try and help you make up your mind.
Huh. That'd probably help. Okay, let's roll the dice. Surprise me.
What did you like again?
I want something strong, but I'm also craving something sweet.
Okay, so strong but sweet.
Save.
Oh yeah, right. Save. Thank you. What would I do without you reminding me?
You need
Let's
like
make-
a 1-point channel redeem that's telling you to save.
You want to know what's something funny? I actually do have that.
He has a redeem, but that's
For
too
art.
slow for Fo to
Yeah.
see.
It's art. It's usually for art purposes, but it's like, oh, remember to save. I should actually kind of reduce the point values on that and be like, yeah, no, remember to save. Alright. You know what? Let's make you something nice.
I'm looking forward to it.
Alright, so she wants something strong but sweet. So we've got the Pirate's Joy, but...
This lady has high tolerance.
Yeah, look at it. She loves to drink.
I think you probably need a 6 or a 7, right?
Probably, yeah. 7 is the night count, but that one is, I think, really, really hard stuff.
It barely puts her near the threshold.
Oh, I know. Sugar syrup with Eastern Ruby. Yeah,
That just barely gets her tipsy.
it does. Let me see what else is on here.
We need something good.
Strong but sweet. I think the Eastern Ruby probably fits the bill. It's the highest alcohol
Yeah.
content here that has some sweetness. Everything else is kind of strong, less sweet.
Yeah, I agree.
Although if we need to get her drunk later, we can just drop that on her. Alright, Eastern Ruby it is. I did save before this, so we're good. There we go. No lag! Voila. I love this cocktail. Looks very pretty.
Pretty cocktail. Well, I definitely don't hate it. Thanks. Have you been open long?
Not particularly.
I thought this place seemed new. Below a bookshop, too. I used to come here to buy books when I was a kid. Whenever my father gave me pocket money.
Oh, she likes to read.
Either way, consider me sold, I guess. Had you afford somewhere on the boulevard?
Vincent owns the place. I don't own the place. I don't think it matters, but Vincent owns the place.
Right. Anyway, I'm Melina Dragos. I brought a few friends along and we're already a bit tipsy if you haven't noticed already.
She didn't have to tell you that. They reek of booze. You hide it well during a prohibition. Let's butter her up a little bit, I think. You hide it well. Aha!
Yeah, we found a bottle in the basement and we're celebrating our friend's birthday. Anyway, I'm gonna go look for my friends. I hope they haven't wandered off. Take care.
You too. I believe we're getting acquainted with all of these new characters. We're getting a little bit close to my usual end time, so I think we'll speak to one more of these guys, and then I think we'll wrap it for today. Sound good? Oh, guys.
I said yeah. I'm good with that.
Oh yeah, okay.
I think DG's muted.
Oh, oh, no, I don't get to hear him be like the smarmy, sleazy guy. I mean...
Do you want me to do the smarmy sleazy guy?
No, I kind of want to see DG do it. Because it'd be really funny. It's kind of out of character for him. But yeah, no, this is a really fun game. I love it, and I'm still really excited about it. But yeah, the artwork is great, the music is great. Yeah, just the amount of care that's gone into it is really, really good. Also, hello, Mr. K. Thank you for the compliments. We are bartenders for today. Also, DG, hi.
I'm back, sorry.
No, it's okay. We're gonna do one more and then we'll call it a day, I think, because we're getting close to that time. But we'll continue some other day. So, because there's only one dude here, unfortunately. Actually, no, there's two dudes here, but
There's two dudes.
I'm so sorry, DG, but yeah.
Let me voice the hot man. Okay, let me just adjust the slider real quick.
Okay. Before he even sits down, you can tell this young man has an attitude. He frowns at the bar, his seat, the drink selection, then you. You wish you weren't so good at handling men like him. You've had more experience than you wish for. He looks your way when he sits down. When you don't immediately give him attention, he taps the table twice. What can I get you?
Okay, how do I do this? Surprise me.
Ooh. I was gonna say, give me the most waspy voice that you can muster, and that was pretty good.
Surprise me, if you can.
Give me some hints.
Well, I'm a big fan of rum, I think.
You think? Oh, exactly my reaction. You think? Hot damn, that's some good work. Hey, well done, DG. You watch him try to get comfortable in his seat. He looks over his shoulder at the three girls he came in with, then regards you with an urgent look in his eye.
You're the bartender, so 10 baht and serve me something. I don't drink too much, and my parents are into wines, not cocktails.
I can handle that.
Thank you. All right, pour away.
Save. What flavors do you enjoy?
Something with a sweet touch, like rum.
Okay. Let's get you something nice.
Don't keep me waiting now.
Alright, something a little sweet with a touch of rum.
Oh my
You know,
god.
this guy makes you think.
Tolerance.
Yeah, look at his tolerance, it's like nothing.
He's definitely a young rich kid.
Young rich kid, yep.
Part of
And
me
also,
part of me wants you to give him a night count.
Oh boy, he'd just be gone, like, just out.
this guy gives me the vibes of.
What?
It's just like he's drinking trying to escape the harem he has.
Yeah, that seems like it. It's like, oh, all these ladies, I don't know what to do. You'll get me drunk so I don't have to talk to them. Making an entire overlay in the style of the game's UI. Yeah, I mean, I actually did just copy a lot of the UI elements and slap them together to make this overlay. Because I'm weird like that.
Oh, it's very particular.
I'm very particular. I like matching my PNGs and my overlay to whatever the heck I'm doing. Case in point, my Tales of Symphonia streams. Alright, so, he likes rum, and he doesn't want it to be too strong and sweet. I think what we've got here that works is probably the mint punch.
Or the Pirate's Joy.
Or the Pirate's Joy. It's not super high in alcohol, but it will get him kind of tipsy. You know what?
White rum.
Let's go easy on him at first. Let's sometimes, like, he's a lightweight. He's a super lightweight.
Just give him a little mint punch.
Yeah, mint punch. This is a mojito.
Get him adjusted to the drinky.
Alright. Mint punch is muddled mint leaves, rum, sugar syrup, soda, lemon. Yeah. Punchy
It's
punchy.
punching.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Bloop. Now that looks fancy.
It's actually really quite simple.
Oh, that made him happy.
Yeah.
This is probably his favorite drink, huh?
It probably is his favorite, I think.
Oh, this looks fine indeed. I'm Killian. You may have met my parents at some point. The Durans. Durans?
Durans.
That's what I meant. Durans, sorry. This is one of the people that was on the list.
Mm-hmm. I might have. You might have met a doctor with that surname, though it's fuzzy.
Fine people, I thought. Fine people. Though I suppose, as private doctors, perhaps a bit out of your price range for healthcare.
Ugh, flaunting it, really. With that, he pays, turns around, and goes to sit back at the table. Huh? Ta-ta.
So that's all we'll do for now.
I think this is all we'll do for today. We can get introduced and acquainted with the remaining 3 patrons some other time. But I hope you've all enjoyed your time at the bar today with my associate bartenders. And I hope we'll catch you next time. Say goodbye to the guests, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. And for those of you in my chat, I'm gonna set us on our be right back screen.